So, I just want to go over what happened to me yesterday. Um, I was arrested again at Target, walking out of Target. Um, in Ocean because of I I'm not proud of it, um, but you know what? I've lost so much last year. Yeah. Um, some of it was stolen from me. The house was stolen from me. My car was stolen from me. My business was stolen from me. All these things were ripped away. Um, and I didn't have a police to call and say, "Hey, this person stole it." You know, either they said that it's not a criminal matter. It's a civil matter, um, or they just didn't believe me. Um, so yeah, I took the scooter from Target yesterday. $499 I didn't have. Without a car right now, I'm struggling. I did have another scooter that I bought a while ago, a long time ago, that I ended up selling because I needed some food the other day. And now, I'm tired of walking and riding my bike. It's getting colder. The scooter is a little bit better, so I went to Target and walked out the door with it. Police were there. They arrested me. They found some plant medicine in my pocket, and I want to get, some people are just, it's not, it's this thing, and it's I'm not even gonna say it. Look, if these things that they deem illegal were legal, so uh, you know uh, everything that you deem illegal, and you point your finger at, and you say, well, you're doing that. Well, that's not, you're wrong about that. You're very wrong about that. Um, these things, these things are things that if they weren't illegal, I would be able to grow them. This thing that you label as so dangerous, it's no worse than coffee. Alcohol is much more dangerous than any of the things that are illegal right now. With the exception maybe of heroin, because it's so addicting. But if it wasn't so expensive, and it was so hard and so difficult and to get, and so it probably wouldn't be so addictive. Coffee is very addictive. Alcohol is addictive. Opiates and that you get, prescription pills, are addicted. There's a lot of stuff. Money is addictive. There's a lot of stuff that's addictive that you don't point your finger at. There's one thing about the cocoa plant. I'll repeat again. It has the quality to be able to stay up, and also to be able to communicate with the spirit world. That's what the shamans used it for, and tribal cultures use it for divination. Now you probably won't find a lot of these countries that used to be like Colombia and Peru hailing it as being something that was used medicinally for thousands of years, because the puppet regimes were put in there during the war on drugs to be able to clamp down on that stuff. But no matter what, the illegality of anything that comes out of the earth is with earth is a human condition to enslave another section of humans that find it useful. So And you pass judgment on me for what that piece of paper said that they arrested me for. First of all, they don't even sure it says what it's used for. That pipe is also used for smoking concentrate oils, dabs, what they call. That up until a year ago, and still in some places in this country, if you use dabs, you consider, hey, that's the crack of marijuana. And that woman, whoever she was, I don't know who she was, she posted something on one of my things, long thing. I didn't read all of it, but I skimmed it, and I saw that one little line saying that, you're using this, and you shouldn't be using this because there's a... Go away. Go pass judgment on somebody else. I don't need you. I don't need your help. I don't need your advice. I don't need anything from you. Because you know what? When you're facing your death, just in that grave, when you're looking down that grave, you're not going to look back at me and say like, oh, you see, because I didn't do it, I didn't die. Because you're going to die just like I am. And anything you do in life, I don't judge you for. I'm not hurting anyone. If anybody uses that to control other people, that's because it's illegal and it's expensive. If it wasn't illegal and expensive, then they couldn't be using that to control and manipulate people and force people into doing things. So don't give me no bullshit, okay? Your judgment over people that use it is about to me is about as worthless as the law and your laws and the people that put people in cages for it. Useless and against the better judgment of God, because there's nothing on this planet, nothing on this planet that would hurt human beings. Other than the human beings that are hurting human beings. So my sentence should have been: there's nothing that hurts a human being more than another human being. There's nothing that hurts human beings more than another human being. So yeah, I went ahead and did that, and I was arrested, and now, of course, because I have PTI, I was on PTI, pretrial intervention, meaning that for my case, I have to report in every week to an officer, where they call corrections officer, where they probation officer, whatever she's called. I have to report into them and make sure that I make it to my next case and my next trial and court appearance. Sorry. She said today, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to report you. And I said, what are you gonna do? What is the judge gonna do when you? Well, he may decide to keep you in a cage until your trial date. I'm telling you now, if that happens, then you won't see me anymore, because I'm not gonna go into a cage. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna really focus on contacting God and my spirit guides. I'm gonna say, get me the fuck out of here, because that's it. I don't feel like sitting in a cage again for what you hypocrites deem illegal. But I've never hurt anyone in my life. I have never hurt anyone in my life yet. I spent a lot of time in cages trying to defend the rights of people that were hurt, or get my ability to communicate with my home dimension that was ripped away from me by the hypocrites that control this society. And I don't mean just the governments. I mean, the wealth class that's way above the governments. The governments are just like puppet governments for the wealth class. There's no division between the wealth class. They're just one thing. We don't care. Republican, we don't give a shit. As long as there's money involved, as long as our money is safe, then we're fine. Anyway, between the Republicans, Democrats, Independents, their money is safe, because they will protect corporations. They will protect what they believe is providing jobs and good earning salaries to Americans. It doesn't matter. Everyone's a slave to the system. So I just wanted to explain again. So now I'm faced with that. because of what I did yesterday. Now, I was not going to do what I did yesterday. But something, my guides and everything said, you got to do it. Well, I'm not sure why. But I did it. And maybe it was just because I needed to fucking prove a point here. Poverty is sick of watching you with all your toys, flying around, driving around, swinging around, eating all these things. Poverty is sick and tired of watching you do this. A lot of the people that I know have to steal now and being homeless. They have to take things because you don't understand the concept of seeing somebody splurting $7 on a latte, where that $7 could get you, I don't know, a pack of cigarettes. The $7 could get you, let's see, probably 3 meals, 3 cheap bargain meals from McDonald's. That $7 could get you a lot of other things. But there's no way they're gonna spend $7 for a latte. That's for sure. So that's it for this one. I want to continue I'm going to be doing a video for somebody else explaining the situation from beginning to end. Eventually, once that's done, I might post that as well. For now, it's going to be private. It's for them to look over. So Laura is going to be hopefully helping me. She offered to give me advice. Because I have a public defendant, and all he wants to do is he's got a pile of other cases that he only wants me to do. Okay, take the plea deal. Let's get out of here. He's actually worse than the people that I buy the plant medicine from, because they're the same way. Come on, hurry, get out of here. But they're not going to throw me into a cage. My whole life is in his hands, and he's not going to give a shit. He just wants me off his table, busy table of work. Adios.